I'm already live.
Okay, you're already live. Okay.
Not that wasn't that conversation wasn't live. That's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, I would never inconvenience Martin in the Littlewood.
No, that's my job. That's my job
Yeah.
recently. It's okay, guys. We've been
Oh,
talking about Double Life. It's fine. We're not talking about
yeah.
Double Life. This is about me and Joe now.
Well, no, well, here's the funny thing too, is um one thing that I would like to do, and I feel, as you pointed out, we should pay people for their time, right?
Yes.
I would like to commission a statement from the Double Life Governing Committee that says anyone who was not invited to Double Life was not invited for the following reasons. Or one of the following reasons, and it's just 15 preposterous reasons, like
Yes. We think
not
you're
good
an
at soccer.
alien.
Yeah, possibly, possibly possibly a literal sock puppet. No, not the internet kind, but like has buttons for eyes. It's Coraline level nonsense, and it terrifies us. Like, because here's the thing: is I get asked 100 times anytime a series like that launches, why am I not playing? And then
Yeah.
if I say I wasn't invited, I get asked, why wasn't I invited? And I'm like, that's not a question for me. But I don't want people to go spam Grian's chat with why wasn't Joe invited.
I know.
I just need something that I
Point
just
at.
need a URL. I just need a URL that I can point people to that says this is why anyone who isn't on Double Life isn't on Double Life. And you know what I mean? And like,
I
and
might
here's the thing.
actually recommend that to Grian next time I speak to him. Because
No,
dear
I'm
God.
bringing this up at the meeting, and like I said, I'm willing to offer. I think if we all chip in, we can afford Grian's time, and for getting that statement, So I'm gonna ask, hey Doc, we'll pass the hat around, like, because no, it's unfair for people to expect Grian to respond to stuff like that for free, but like, here's the thing though, is like, I've decided my alternate answer, Cleo, is to be like, well, so here's the thing though, is if I say like, if I say something like, well, I was busy filming the new Jurassic Park movie, or something like that.
People just won't believe that, Joe.
Well, but the problem is, but then that the implication there is I was approached, but said no, and I feel like that's a lie in a different way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to give the problem is any silly answer I can give is possibly going to create more problems, and usually the way that I avoid stuff like this is by giving silly answers.
Yes. Yeah. No, I understand. It's just.
Yeah. It's like, well, what I should, like, I don't know.
I get you, Joe. I get you.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, my parody film Jurassic Park.
Oh, dear.
I was gonna say, like, I know what a park is. Like, I could just go to a park with my cell phone and film me in a park. But the question is, what is a Rassic, right? If we wanted to just split it into 3 parts instead of it being straight up being a parody of Jurassic and having dinosaurs everywhere. Although this is maybe an excuse for me to buy a bunch of the cheap dinosaur toys.
Oh, those like dinosaur outfits, Joe. That's
dinosaur outfits perfect. Are where it's at. I've got. Well, see, that's the thing though. Is once again, if it's like, Joe, why aren't you playing on Double Life? It's like, well, I'm working on my new fashion line. Once again, that implies I was asked.
Yes.
And that's a bad. I need a better answer. And like, the answer.
Like, definitely bring this up in the meeting, Joe. Yes.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's the thing though. Is like, I need to have this figured out. So like, the thing is, I don't want to say something like, well, the governing board of Double Life has too many friends, because that's going to imply to the viewers that they should start murdering the friends of the people playing the show, and that's not good. So, like, you got to be really careful what you say.
Yeah, no, please try not to murder my friends. That would be nice, Joe. I know it's tricky, but don't
Well, no,
encourage
I mean,
people
it's
to
the
kill my
viewers.
friends.
It's the viewers I'm worried about. You know, because like most of the viewers are really good about understanding what is and isn't a joke, but sometimes, it's a very broad audience, and sometimes things get lost in the
Yes.
translation. So yeah,
Please chat, do not murder my friends. So no, yes, so no murdering. That is my request to my chat. Do not kill my friends.
yeah,
I realize it's tricky sometimes, particularly considered Joe is one of my friends, and I struggle with that one. So, I understand it's tricky, but please do not murder my friends.
yeah.
Only Cleo gets to murder her friends. It's true. I'm afraid it's true.
Yeah,
I
I think maybe,
bought new stickers.
maybe I need a good answer. Like, well, the last time I had a double life, and then like I cite like famous examples of historical figures with double lives, but I think a lot of those probably ended up like it's like, oh well, here's a here's a fun story about a famous spy or whatever. It's like, oh, but he also murdered 15 people. Like, like
You could murder 15 people, Joe. I
it's
believe
an
in you.
option. Thanks. Yeah.
Coming out of an ad break, please do not murder my friends. Right then.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, welcome to the stream.
This is what it's like sometimes. You just have to go with the flow sometimes. That is all me and Joe are. Flow.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a hype train. I should probably thank people.
Oh, where's my whistle? Cleo.
I don't know. Did you change your title? Is the question.
I think
Did you eat food? Don't get on at me.
Oh,
no.
okay. I did. I made coffee.
That's not food, Joe. In fact, that's the opposite of food. That's drink.
I'm not. No, I think the opposite of food is something that comes out of you. Like, have you seen the film Aliens?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's something. So food is something you can digest that you put into your body. The aliens in that movie, the babies, you can't digest them and they come out of your body. I think that's the opposite of food.
I mean, what you can't digest and comes out of your body is also food. It's just transformed.
Well, I mean,
okay. I mean, you think about that one.
I'm trying to figure out how, like, there's a lot of good responses here, but they all involve swearing.
I'm going to thank my patrons whilst you think of a way to not my patrons, my like the people who helped. Whilst you're thinking about that one, Joe.
Oh
so,
yeah, no, and I'll mention.
Okay. Go on, you first.
No.
Okay, Matt Sims has resubscribed for 2 months. Mini Cheese Mouse cheered biddies. This month is pink, purple, and blue. No, it's flowers, but they just happen to be in pink, purple, and blue. Aim WE has resubscribed for 5 months. The Sewing Gamer cheered biddies says the journal looks so cool. I wish you could do stuff like that. You can. Stickers. Pushpok cheered biddies for the Hype God, and Bakura cheered biddies for the Pride ceiling. Where'd the ceiling go? The Pride ceiling should be up there, unless I have changed. Oh no. That's what I've done. I put the video capture device above the hype ceiling. There you go. Hype ceiling should be fine now. Fixed. Yay. Okay, Joe, you thank. Go thank Joe.
Oh no, I was gonna say I have no one to thank, so I'll just mention that tips are welcome via PayPal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat, and we'll get there someday.
Go thank Joe. Go be nice to Joe. Thank.
It's okay.
I know it's okay, but it's just like, oh.
So let me figure out if I can find the window with window capture or window capture 2. Yeah.
I got new stickers.
Cleo.
So,
Yay.
not yay. That means I've been spending money again.
Oh, I was saying yay because I got your video feed showing up properly.
Oh, well, that's
So
an appropriate yay. That's fine.
Yeah.
You're allowed to yay about that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe, for being Joe.
I do what I can. So Cleo down there is working on her bullet journal.
Yes.
For people just joining us, you might not realize that what Cleo started off with there is a dot grid notebook. I'm going to expand this for a second on my side.
I'll show you the dot grid notebook. Dot grid.
And Cleo has been putting stickers on and washi tape and making it look pretty.
Yeah.
for her planner. But like, yeah, so this started off as a doc grid notebook, and so all that stuff that looks like, wow, what a professional looking journal. That's Cleo
Professional.
made.
Professional. Yes, this is all Cleo
Ooh.
made. And Joe has pictures of writing currently.
Yeah. So I wanted to show people the insanity that is my like measurement system for like working on my pinball base build.
Oh
This
no.
these are like my notes. It's really bad. It's not good. But like,
You are a
yeah,
special little soldier, Joe. And
soldier.
you're a
Yeah.
soldier. You soldier on in spite of
Thanks. Yeah.
everything. Cleo's bullet journal is actually a kill list, a literal bullet journal. No, please do not kill my friends.
Hey, thank you, Mouse Mac, for tipping too. Putting that on the abacus here, and we are doing rotational tip recognition during this stream. So let me open up that, and we're gonna rotate the camera 2 degrees. Do. There we go.
So yeah, I may have gone. You know how I think I'm going to buy things for my journal, and it's going to be pretty.
Mm-hmm.
May have gone overboard.
Okay.
To be fair,
Well,
I
real
only
quick,
spent 10 quid.
well, hold on. I just got a tip for 20 from Sven and another 20 from Toxic, who says, being an adult and making a budget, Joe, your 3 different items on my budget: mod work, Patreon, and variable tips. I do what I can. So between those two $20 tips, we're going up to 42. While I rotate, Cleo, show off what you got.
Okay. I got like they're all in packets, so you know. Oh dear God, Clumily gifting 5 subs. The sewing gamer cheering biddies. Thank you. I've got like little bunnies, like flowers, like camping stuff. I think that would make a really cool design. Succulents, like just like pages and pages of succulents. There's like 6 sheets in a pack. Raccoons with bunting, apparently. I don't know why. Like just random colors. Like stuff I'm never going to use, which is dress up stuff, like a travel theme. I've got like leaves, I've got cakes, I've got like random stuff, but that's got vegetables in it and cooking. So yeah, this all came in one pack for like 11 quid, 11 quid. So, you know.
Ooh.
And so yeah, I've picked out the bits that I want, and that's what I'm using right now. And I figure I'd go for food, so I could use my kidney bean tape for my next thing.
Thank you, Corky, for tipping 10, who says, towards someday. I forget what I said I was going to have someday.
What-
Maybe a
what are you doing
vacation
on
or a break.
Sunday? Oh,
Yeah.
are you allowed?
Someday. Like
Oh,
one day.
someday.
So we're rotating now to 52 degrees. Yes. Someday that way, something might happen.
I mean, you know, like, oh, I put the charity stream in my journal. I've already.
Oh, thank you, Cleo. Yeah. I was gonna say, if you can make it, you'll be the third hermit to confirm. I don't want to say which other two.
Oh,
But
I'm
last
confirming.
year, awesome. Yeah, last year, and one of the reasons I don't want to warn people or announce things prematurely is last year we had 3 hermits who confirmed, and then 2 of them showed up.
I understand. Thank you, Arena Snow, for the 11 quid, saying for another time going overboard with supplies. Yay!
But I really do believe you'll make it this year.
I will make it this year. It's in my journal. I will remember.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be doing an Among Us game as part of the Draw for Charity stream at 2 p.m. U.S. Central Time, aka 8 p.m. British Summer Time, on July 16th as part of the Draw for Charity fundraiser for Child's Play, a charity organization that puts video gaming equipment in children's hospitals and trains their IT staff to actually maintain them, because they realized at first if you just give a hospital like an Xbox, they don't know what to do with it to like run updates or connect the controllers. So they're making sure that they not only get the equipment they need, but the training to maintain it, so the kids actually get to use it.
Which would be nice.
Should be nice. Yeah, last year it was a 48-hour charity stream. Only 2 hours of it was Among Us with hermits and friends, but we raised about 13 grand last year, and the biggest single segment for donations was that Hermitcraft Among Us game. So, but we had
Wow.
Pearl and Gem there last year. And then we had a bunch of friends of Hermitcraft, like Music Man was there, Kojo from Mojang was there. It was really fun. So basically, at this point, I'm shaking. I spent like 3 hours yesterday. I thought that this would take 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
I thought like, oh, in an hour I can message every hermit, and it's
Turns
like I
out
didn't
you
even
could
get
not.
through everybody. No, like well, because it's like as I'm writing people, they're sending me back questions, and then I'm responding, and then like because, but which is good. You want that, but right,
Mm-hmm.
like it ate my morning, and so, but I was
Yeah.
glad to get 2 confirmations, and now our third one just rolled in. I got a few maybes. Most of the people that said no, the follow up was, well, hey, if I send you a link to a tweet that morning, would you mind? Would you consider retweeting it? And
And most of them were
most
just
of them
like,
said yes.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, some of them were like, well, I'm going to be on vacation that day, so I can't do the stream. And it's like, okay, well, do you mind if I send you a link to the tweet? It's like, I probably won't have my phone with me. Like, I'm traveling out of the country, and like, okay, yeah, I get it.
I
Like,
mean that's reasonable.
that's yeah. So it's not like anybody's like, I refuse to tweet your link. I despise all hospitals and their children. Like, no, it's just like, no, I won't have access to Twitter because I'm going to be traveling. It's like, oh,
I'm going to be on holiday and do
good
not need
for
to deal
you.
with
Enjoy your
Twitter.
holiday.
Yeah. So
You
in
know?
Gamer Chid, another bit, it says, I can't comment in Joe's chat. It's glitched. Try reloading. That's all I can suggest. I'm sorry if Joe's chat's glitched for you.
Oh, well, I mean, I also have it set to followers only. So, and I have it set to slow mode because I'm the only moderator today.
That's
yeah,
fair.
so it's on 3 second slow mode. So if you just said something, it won't show up. And if you're a follower, you have to have followed. Oh my gosh! There's a counter now for unban requests. Apparently, I have 270 recent unban requests.
Oh, I've
never looked at those.
How?
I should probably do a thing where I just read them aloud. I'll do
Yeah,
a
that's
stream.
an entire stream, Joe.
Oh my gosh.
You should do that. That's
well,
hilarious.
This should be a YouTube video. Oh, I should put this out for Friday morning.
Yes, this
This is my Friday morning video.
Yes, this is definitely it. This is definitely it.
Oh, I'm still in the Minecraft category. Oh, okay. I'll change that real quick. Thank you for alarming me. Or alerting.
Alerting? I mean, please alarm Joe. Joe needs more alarming. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I had a 3-alarm chili the other day and thought like, oh, this would be better as a 4-alarm chili. Done. Okay.
Oh
Okay.
dear. Oh dear. What are we gonna do with you, Joe?
That's
You're
the thing,
great.
though, is like 280 or so. Even if only 7 or 8 of them are actually that good, right?
Yeah.
You pace it. You edit it so you read them in an order where like a few bland ones, where it's like ba bum ba bum ba bum kapow ba bum ba bum ba bum kapow.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like,
that's an entire.
like that's a video.
Yeah, 100%. That's a video. Dear God, Joe. How have you managed to have that many? Like, how have you banned that many people? That's impressive.
Well, I mean, I stream every day. And
That's
then
true.
also keep in mind that number might be since the last time I looked at it, and I don't think I've ever looked at it. So, like, it never used to show the number there.
You
So
see,
I never really.
I have my mods. They look at the like because they know that I'm weak and cave all the time because anxiety. So they just deal with it for me. So.
Yeah.
I've never had it get more than 2 or 3.
Wow.
Although,
so you're one of those people who's like, when you open your phone and it's got the little red number next to your email icon, it doesn't say like 42,831.
oh no, email, like I ignore my emails because that's mostly spam. But this is like genuine people on the others. Like my favorite unban request.
Mine's up to 49,471. 49,000 unread emails.
Wow. I actually thought that was a joke. It's not,
No,
is it?
no. I was trying to remember what the number was the last time I looked at it. Because it's like, it's just background noise for me.
Clio has good mods. I have diligent mods. They take care of me because I fail to take care of myself. So, you know, it's just how it is.
Yeah, that's why
But
you're
no.
so good at chiding me about not taking care of myself, because you know how it is to not take care of
I
yourself.
do. I do. I do. Um,
Yeah.
but no, my favorite one recently was like somebody came back from a year ago and said, "Well, I'm not like they took the time out of their day to go, well, I you banned me for a completely spurious reason or something." Like I'm overselling their language, to be honest.
Yeah,
A
I
spurious
love
reason.
spurious. I love spurious because here in America it's spurious, but spurious is like it's the Y in spurious. Spurious. It's like
Spurious.
furious. It so instead of being spurious, it's furious. It's furiously spurious. I love it. It's spurious.
And it's just like they were just like they just what got me was just like for a spurious reason. I'm not begging, and then they said some rude things, so they ended up being reported to Twitch for sexual comments and got banned from Twitch because they came back a year later.
Wait, I can report the people in the ban request
If they're being if they're making sexual comments.
This video got so much better. It's not just me reading it; it's me going, request denied, request denied, request denied, and then reported to Twitch for sexual comment.
Yeah.
I need to make stamps for this. Remember how we were talking? I talked about like how in the past one of the crafts I've done well, this was actually like for a job. Like
Yeah.
we needed custom rubber stamps made, and it was easier for me to just buy blank rubber stamps and carve them myself than to like.
Oh, of course it was.
At that point, the value of my time was lower than the cost of hiring a company to make custom rubber stamps, right?
Mm-hmm. I've just dropped my box of washi tape.
So, I've made custom rubber stamps before. Yeah, so I love the idea of, you know, for this episode to turn it around quickly, we can just use like a prototype that I make in Adobe Illustrator.
Mm-hmm.
But like then actually I could go make request rejected stamps.
Dear God. I've created a monster. I've just dropped all my washi tape on the floor. It's rolled everywhere. I'm very sad. I'm going to go pick that up. You entertain people with your ideas of banning videos. Go.
Yeah. So, I mean, well, now that I'm like on the spot here, it's like okay. So I think what I really need is I think in order to insulate myself from criticism here, what I need is a ban review Sona, right? So instead of me as myself reading and reviewing these, like I think I need some sort of sock puppet or like literal puppet. Like I need a physical puppet.
Okay.
Like so because like for example, this cute axolotl here is a poor choice because I don't own the rights to its image.
No.
And its mouth doesn't open and close, right? But if I go get a paper bag, and do they even make paper bags anymore? Wait, there's a paper bag over there.
This has now turned into Joe making a puppet. Just so you're aware, chat.
There's a child's tooth in this.
What?
Cooper must have brought this home from school after losing a tooth.
What the heck?
I was just like, there's something in here. What will it be? Oh, it's a human tooth.
What? Joe? Are you okay?
Yeah, so let's say we make like a
Concerns. Tooth fairy Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, so we make some sort of a literal puppet here.
I can't see this on your screen yet, so I'm just living in hope. Okay, now I can see. Oh dear.
Yeah, hold on. This bag is almost too small because it's exactly the width of my. People are writing. I was not prepared for the contents of the bag.
No. It's a human tooth. Da-da-da-da! Surprise!
If you want to fund my Tooth Fairy role-playing.
Oh god, please can we not put that out there?
No. But
There's
okay,
fan art there.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So it's like I feel like if we're talking about ban review puppet concepts. Okay, now we're getting into arts and crafts. Okay, I am
sorry I did this to you, chat. I'm sorry I let him know.
I like dragon. I like the idea that I'm Fred the Bandragon, because Bandragon and bandwagon sound similar.
Oh, I would rethink that, because that sounds like a specific adult toy company.
Oh. Okay, good point. Chloe the Great and Powerful tips 3, who says, for the Tooth Fairy. So let's go ahead and rotate the camera to 55 degrees. Good point, Cleo.
I do make the best points.
Yeah, Badger's gonna be the same point. I'm glad y'all are on the same page. Well,
the women in your life understand concepts. Yes.
Yeah, it's that level of abstract thought and jumping to the next thing that I'm just not quite capable of.
Joe is sheltered, is what we're hearing here, chat.
So let's see. So we're gonna cross off dragon.
I don't know how to process it. That's the appropriate response.
So what are other animals that are funny? So I feel like it needs something like, I like the cadence of something like Courage the Cowardly Dog. So it's like, I'm Franklin the Ban Review Turtle, but I think Franklin the Turtle is already a character, so we can't do that.
Right. Please
Oh,
do not involve me in this. I'm only here for moral support. I am not encouraging this in any way. Just so we're aware. Portina has resubscribed for 3 months. 3 months, still no exits. And Anonymous has gifted a sub to the Place Circus. Thank you very much indeed. It's appreciated.
Porpoise is fun. It's like, you were banned on Porpoise.
Porpoise is fun. I like that idea. The band Porpoise.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to make a porpoise puppet yet, but you know what? That's part of. I like to think these things happen on Porpoise.
I was drinking when you said drag.
Such a good joke.
A ban hammerhead shark.
Ban hammerhead shark. Okay.
Dear God. Why is this my life? I don't know. What did I do? Actually, no, this is entirely my fault. I need to accept that.
Yeah. I really think that we're there. You should be past all the other stages of grief at this point, Cleo.
I should be at acceptance every single moment that we spend together. That's true.
Yeah. Armadillos have bands.
Jake Hells has gifted how many? Okay. Jake Hells has gifted 25 gift subs. Thank you very much. And to get cheered biddies, thank you.
But I really like the idea too. If people are like, "Well, Joe, I can't believe you made that video where you called someone out by name for making a rude comment on Twitch." It's like, well, that wasn't me. That was Polly the Porpoise. I feel like the name should be something that if somebody complains about it, they sound ridiculous. I can't believe Paulina the Porpoise said this about me when I commented when I sent my ban review request.
One of my favourite ban repeals was also. It's been a week. I think it's been enough time. That was it. It was just like, what?
The sewing gamer says, "I
sorry,
want to give you bits." Oh, I don't do bits. All of my humor is authentic.
No, this isn't a bit. This is just genuine.
This is not a bit. This is genuinely. I am trying to, but like, yeah, no, I don't need idea for bits. I need idea for puppets, which is not a bit. This puppet thing is not a bit. This is a calling.
This is something that Joe would have done eventually, regardless.
Oh man,
Because Joe told me this morning that he needs to figure out what to do on Fridays when everyone's uploading Double Life. This is it.
Yeah.
This is it.
My goal is to upload something stupid and bizarre every Friday because Double Life means nobody will see it anyway, but it will liberate me as an artist.
And this is what we're after: Joe's liberation.
Oh, it could be a literal hammer with googly eyes. And then I could record myself hitting a board with a nail so after the hammer makes a particularly good comment, I could cut to a clip of the hammer with googly eyes like hitting a nail through a board, and it says in big letters on the screen, "Nailed it." The nice thing about the hammer, with literal hammer, is with googly eyes.
Joe needs to know about Timmy Mallet. No, he doesn't.
Is that I have a hammer, and I'm pretty sure we have googly eyes somewhere. So this
you have a child, you've probably got googly eyes.
This requires minimal additional work.
Weeko Racel was resubscribed for 5 months. Hi! Thank you very much. Yes, this requires minimal effort for Joe. For maximum just ridiculousness. And now that you're here, you everybody who is here, you are obligated to go and watch this video when it comes out.
Now, here's the thing: is I don't know if I'm going to be able to turn this around for this Friday because I also have I'm 8 days since my last Hermitcraft episode. That clock is ticking.
I'm going to be honest with you, Joe. Double Life is going to at least a third week. We didn't all die this week. Yeah, no, we didn't. We recorded last night. We didn't all die this week.
I thought everybody would be dead after week 2, so I was really, really terrified that I was not going to get this done in time.
No. We made it. We survived.
Wait. Wait. What's an animal name that rhymes with Ross? Because I could do some sort of Glengarry Glen Ross bit where I basically the puppet is like Alec Baldwin's character in Glengarry Glen Ross.
I don't know.
Except I replace all the swearing with really ludicrous nonsense. Glengarry Glen Albatross.
Oh. Vespa Geek has resubscribed for 9 months with your Twitch, baby. Does Joe need a hammer in the morning, hammer in the evening?
Glengarry Glen Moss.
Glengarry Glen. I don't know your references, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay. It's a very famous movie.
Yeah, but I've not seen it, so you can reference it, and I'll go. That sounds interesting. Tell me about it, Joe. But I promise you, I will not understand.
Oh, it's okay.
I know. I'm a disappointment. Been told that often enough.
So yeah, I went and saw. So Everything Everywhere at Once is now available, at least in the United States, for digital download or home video, as we call it.
It's good, isn't it?
It's stupid good. Have you seen it yet?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. It is just ridiculous, and I love it.
Yeah,
it's all I can say.
Yeah, that's the thing is I went into it literally knowing nothing about it other than that it was strongly recommended.
Same.
And so I don't want to say anything about the content of the film.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I have not seen is I have not seen Maverick. And the reason I haven't seen Maverick is I was hoping that they would hire Ryan Gosling to play Goose's kid, and his call sign would be Gosling because everybody's like, "You look just like Ryan Gosling." but they chose not to do that. And apparently Goose's kid's call sign is not Gander either. And I'm like, you know what, I'm out. Like,
Yeah, no,
you had
that's
two really good options here, and you made a choice, and you know what, you decided who your audience was, and it wasn't me. And you know, I'm sorry, famous Scientologist Tom Cruise. You're not getting my money today.
I mean, like, there is a reason why I avoid Tom Cruise movies, and it's because, you know, Scientologists don't need my money. Scientologists don't need my money.
They're probably gonna waste it on things like Thetans. Hey, thank you to April for tipping 13. Let's get that on the abacus here. That means we need to rotate the camera another 13. Who says, keep up the good work, being nice and funny, mate. Thank you. Appreciate it, April.
Keep being weird, Joe. Not that Joe has a choice, because that's what Joe does.
I thought you were going to say, because otherwise you will starve.
Can I change my answer to that? Is that okay?
Yeah. Keep being weird, Joe. Otherwise you won't make rent.
Be weird, Joe. Otherwise, you're going to get homeless. So, yeah. It's a good response to one of your friends.
Yeah. It's like, Joe, you're in the unique position of having to break societal norms in order to avoid homelessness. Whereas for many people, they end up homeless because of their rejection of societal norms. You're very lucky, and you need to appreciate that. It's like, I'm trying.
Get to being weird, Joe. Get being weird.
Appreciate it, Swing Gamer. Thank you for the tip.
I don't know how I got into this. Just every so often, I just remember that this is my life and this is what I do for a living, and I'm just like, how the hell did that happen?
Probably because of something you did. Ryland's tips 3.
Statistically.
This is what your preparation looks like. I think I'll be just as excited for it as Double Life.
Well, thank you, Ryland. We're going to rotate the camera another 3 degrees.
You're going to become one of those commentary channels, Joe.
Oh my gosh, Rex. I've been trying to figure out what to do with the Hunter S. Thompson voice. So, okay. Yeah, Rex is suggesting Hammer S. Banson, which is great, but no, let's like, here's the thing, is Hunter S. Thompson on its own is like is such a strong thing. I feel like that the Hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like you don't need to mix those two things together, right? Like, because they're individually so good. The Hammer concept and the Hunter S. Thompson concept are so good that what they need is just a little bit of icing, right? They're both full entrees. Maybe icing is wrong. They need a little gravy, right? You don't necessarily need to take a salmon and flop it on top of a steak, right?
I mean, it'll taste good, but sometimes it's not necessary.
Yeah.
I'm so glad nobody's complained about the fan. I've got a fan under the table because it's hot. I'm going to turn it up a notch.
Hey, thank you to Jenny for tipping 10, who says, here's to not starving. Cheers.
Yay, not starving.
Yay. So we're going to rotate the camera up to 81.
I'm seeing that on the mic. I need to turn that down.
Okay. Bacon wrap steak though. Turducken. People are saying like, oh, somebody says I should do a Double Life recap.
This week on Double Life Recap.
Oh, God.
Oh, Cleo, did you see the last episode I did of Season 7 when it was like the week that only I was on the server?
No, I don't think I did.
Okay, so basically I found the public domain music or whatever they used for this week for the recap or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just had Badger Spanner read a description.
Oh no, I did watch that. It was great.
Yeah, it's like. But speaking of underground, Joe Hills this week. But like, that's the thing is, every transition was on the other side of the server, Joe Hills. There's like a certain
energy. Oh, it was so good.
You,
Somebody says,
like,
"Can mods fix the category?" I already set the category to art. Like, if look, I'll draw a smile. Now it's art.
hearing the fan in the background is greater than molten Cleo. Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate the fact that you don't want me to literally die. To be fair, I wouldn't literally die. I don't want anybody to be concerned. I would just be very hot and I would finish earlier because, you know.
Mhm.
And nobody wants that when we're watching Joe make a puppet. And when I say make a puppet, it's still just writing.
Oh, I wasn't sure if I could mention this, but Badger just mentioned it in the chat, so I guess it can be public knowledge. Apparently, after that, the recap people actually reached out to Badger and asked if she would be willing to be a backup if Pixel Riffs got sick or was traveling.
That's cool. Well, they've got Liara for that now, haven't they? So.
Well, Liara does the write, or what do you call it, the transcription, but like a voiceover backup.
Yeah, didn't Liara do that as well?
I don't know. I must have missed that week. If so,
My.
I don't watch the
think
recap.
I'm right. I watch it occasionally.
I know Liara has worked with them in the past, but like I thought she was just doing transcription.
I know she definitely does do the transcription. So, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. Does it matter? Not really. So. Day 117.
The problem with the Hunter S. Thompson voice is I haven't practiced it enough to do it consistently well, which is a great reason to do this. Because, so here's something fun, Cleo, I came up with.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing some really grindy stuff
Right.
on my Saturday night stream, and I was like, I need something that I can just read out loud, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes when I'm doing grindy stuff, I'd be like, oh, let's read a short story. But I was like, this is stupidly grindy. I don't want to read a short story. I want to read something longer. What's in the public domain, right? So I go to Project Gutenberg, or as they call it in Spanish, Gutenberg Projecto, and I found Dracula is apparently in the public domain now. And so I just read chapter 1 of Dracula, and it took about 2 hours, because I didn't realize how long chapter 1 of Dracula is. But I had a lot of I needed to like stand at a skeleton spawner for like 6 hours. So, you know, I got a third of that knocked out during the stream reading Dracula. So anyway, core concept. I realized I should read one chapter of Dracula every week, and do all my grindy stuff during that Saturday night stream.
That's cool.
But I've been practicing different voices, so I can do the different characters with different voices, right?
Fair enough.
So, like, since Keanu Reeves plays plays Ted in Bill and Ted, but also plays Jonathan Harker in the Francis Ford Coppola version of Dracula, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and read all of the dialogue from Jonathan Harker as what do you call it? As Ted,
right?
But what I've decided for Dracula, I tried a bunch of different voices, and I asked people, what do you think is? So we went through Dracula's letter. Do you remember Dracula's letter? It's like the first.
I've not actually read Dracula.
Oh, okay. Well, some background information. Jonathan Harker is a real estate agent from London. Okay. And this wealthy Eastern European royalty wants to buy property in London. And asks Harker to come to his castle in Eastern Europe to hash out the deal. Because he wants, as royalty expect, they don't want to go to London and stay in a hotel.
No,
they want to have already bought the property and had it furnished and all this stuff before they arrive, right?
Yeah.
So Harker has to go to Eastern Europe and meet this royalty, and
get all the details sorted out, with the idea that the guy will then 6 months to a year later arrive in London. So the first chapter of the book is all about him getting to Dracula's castle, and he gets to a hotel in Budapest, I think, and he gets it's in Bistritz, and he gets a letter from Dracula with further instructions about travel. And I read this letter in a bunch of different voices to get feedback from people about what they felt like was the scariest, right? Because I could do the Beetlejuice voice, which is like, hold on, my friend, welcome to the Carpathians. I am anxiously expecting you. Sleep well tonight. At 3 tomorrow, the diligence will start for Burkovina. Place on it's kept for you. At the Borgo Pass, my carriage will await you, and will bring you to me. I trust your journey from London has been a happy one, and that you will enjoy your stay in my beautiful land. Your friend, Dracula. Right, stuff like that. And I was like, what do you guys think has a good vibe?
Okay.
Right? The one people and like the one that I wanted to do but I couldn't do is, I love the idea of Dracula being voiced by like Bill Murray in Groundhog Day, where he's like functionally immortal and he's super bored and dead inside, but he's like trying to amuse himself because he doesn't care about anyone else, right?
That would be perfect. Yeah.
But like I tried and I could not do the Bill Murray voice. So ultimately, here's the voice that my chat decided was the most terrifying.
Okay.
My friend, welcome to the Carpathians. I'm anxiously expecting you. Sleep well tonight. At 3 tomorrow, the diligence will start for Bukovina. A place on it is kept for you. At the Borgo Pass, my carriage will await you and will bring you to me. I trust that your journey from London has been a happy one and that you will enjoy your stay in my beautiful land. Your friend, Dracula.
Okay, no, that is terrifying. That is genuinely scary.
I have looking forward.
I've known people like that. No.
Yeah. It's just a little too much.
Yes, just a little bit over the line. So regular caffeinated Joe Hill's voice. It's Joe when Joe's had sleep. So
Yeah.
That's
and
why
Jay
you don't
says
see.
The hair on my arm stood up. JFC. Which is short for John Fitzgerald Candide, I guess. I don't know.
Yes, Joe. Yes, Joe. That voice sounds like they're going to try and recruit you to the MLM. This is true. Oh dear. I'm already wilting because of the heat.
Oh no.
It's just.
Okay, well, I'm supposed to be drawing pinball machines, and it's not going well.
Is it not?
So far, I've got a list of band review puppet concepts. Hold on. Porpoise is even better if we put purposeful before it. It's like Paulina the Purposeful Porpoise. I love my job. Like that's the catchphrase for the character is this is so fulfilling. Like every time it's like rejected. I love this. Rejected. My job is amazing. Rejected. I feel like I'm putting so much good into the world. I love this.
Oh dear.
Okay.
That's great. That's great.
Dun, da, 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 da.
I don't know how you live with heat where you are. It's just it just saps everything about me.
Well, let me describe my day most of the time, Cleo, is I spend all day saying, oh, if I just get this done, I can go do this thing outside my apartment. And then I get to 11:30 at night and I'm like, now everything's closed. Like, and I'm just sad. Like, I have needed to go shopping for like, I don't know, a week now. know. But like, it's like, well, I've got all these canned goods just in case of COVID. So, like, I'll get to it. Like,
Jesus, Joe. Jesus.
but like the problem is, it's like I'll start like like I said, I think something I have to do will take an hour, and then it takes 3 hours, and then I've got a call, and then I'm like, okay, well I'll go do something now, and then Jevon's like, hey, can we record real quick? And I'm like, yeah, and then I'm
You
like,
know
oh,
you
now
can
I
say
have...
no to Jevon.
Well, but the thing is, though, it's going to save me a ton of time on my episode. Like,
Okay, fair enough.
that's legitimately one of those things where I'm like, okay, it's an inconvenience now, but it's gonna save me like it'll get me 6 minutes of footage that'll save me a day of grind, right?
Yeah, no, I get that. I
So,
get that. It's
yeah.
like when the thing is, I was doing my episode yesterday. Like I like episodes out at 4. Just so you know, guys. And I was just like, I've just got to get the grind. I've got to get this armor stand sculpture done. I've just got to get there. And then B-Dubs, just from across the way, starts yelling, "Mask for sale!" in his loudest voice, and I'm just like, I can't pass this up. This is going to take ages. I can't pass this up. I've got to deal with this.
Yeah, like anytime I try to do anything with Scar, I'm like, well, now I have like 15 minutes of uneditable footage. All of this is gold.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, okay, here's a 20-minute episode, 6 minutes of me working on my build, 15 minutes of Scar hilarity.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chloe the Great and Powerful says, do they have grocery delivery where you live, Joe? My goal is not to have better food. My goal is to leave my apartment. I don't mind eating the canned goods. What I mind is not getting outside. I'm trying. That's like, yeah. No, yeah.
See, this is why I am so pleased that I just put in that garden. Because I get to go outside and enjoy nature and just like then step back inside and go and relax. Unfortunately, there's sun outside.
Oh no.
No, I don't like the sun.
It's very soulful.
So
Corky says that's one of the curses of working from home. Yeah, it is.
No, I'm struggling a little bit with not really seeing anyone. I mean, I don't feel lonely because, I'm reclusive at the best of times, but not physically seeing people that I know is hard.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to meet up with one of my friends at some point if I can get out of like the thing is, now that Double Life has started up, my days are like Monday is recording, Tuesday is recording Double Life. No, Monday is recording and streaming. Tuesday is recording Double Life. Tuesday was my day off. I specifically decided to have Tuesday as my day off, and then there was just like, we're recording. I'm like, okay. So now I've got no days off, and I mean, unlike you, Joe, I take days off because otherwise I will go. Let's call it loopy and do it like that. So.
Well, that's the thing, though, is like I really like. I'm trying, Cleo.
I know.
I'm trying to work less, and the thing is, I'll get everything done, or I'll think I got everything done, and then I'll realize, oh no, I actually just have more stuff to do.
Yeah.
So, it's, and I'm like in the process. I've been hiring people to delegate things to, but I've also got like. What I keep realizing is the reason I hired these people to delegate things to is because I have a gigantic backlog of stuff I have to do I've been ignoring. Mm-hmm. And all of those things are kind of reaching a point where it's like, I can't ignore this anymore. I ignored this as long as I possibly could.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be a big problem. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. Is there another day you're able to take off, Cleo, at least while Double Life is on? What's Thursday? Thursday is planning. Friday is streaming. And recording. Saturday is streaming. Saturday is D&D, which is nice, but I also record or plan. Sunday is streaming and recording. So it's not that I can't make the time. It's just that if I do physically make the time, I will be anxious, to say the
Well,
least.
yeah. Well, that's the thing is like, I'm not at a point where I can afford to take off.
Yeah.
Like literally, like I was worried about like, okay, if this PayPal thing doesn't clear with my bank before my rent goes through, that's gonna bounce. Because it's like
Yeah.
that hiatus just killed my savings, and so it's like I'm running with no buffer. And when you're
Yep.
running a break even business, but you have a bunch of savings, you're like, well, that's fine. I'm breaking even if something goes wrong, you know, I'm
Yeah.
okay. And something did go wrong. We took a 3-month hiatus, and I was fine.
And now you're building up that buffer.
And I'm still fine, but like, no, I'm not. That's my point. Is I'm not rebuilding my savings because I thought I was going to be able to, but it turns out like a bunch of stuff needs to be replaced, or like, you know, because I've been ignoring like aging equipment type stuff, right?
Oh,
And,
yeah, I understand that.
And so like, you know, so it's like I've been reinvesting. So rather than building my savings, I've been, you know, upgrading my computer, which is not necessarily a luxury when the old parts are dying, right? That's more of a
I understand.
You know, and so it's kind of like I'm taking as much time off as I can afford to, but until I rebuild my savings, I'm not really going to feel comfortable doing that, and I'm not rebuilding my savings at a meaningful pace right now. I'm still just breaking even. So
I am right there with you, Joe. I get everything that you are saying.
Yeah.
And I wish I wasn't.
Oh yeah, and somebody's talking about the inflation. Yeah, that's another thing. Is it's like, yeah, like I'm used to like gas prices going up and down, and I'm used to avoiding driving, but gas prices have gone way up here, and like food prices and a bunch of other stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean that's worldwide at the moment. So
yeah, no, I know. I'm not claiming that's a unique.
Oh no. I'm just saying.
Like,
I get it.
You know,
I get it.
Of, like, you know, if you're trying to rebuild your savings, it's like
it is not helpful. So
yeah.
I'm right there with you.
People are talking about trying to help me with the emails. I don't care about the emails. The emails are not a concern. That's not
the
even.
Iranian yogurt is not the issue here.
Yeah.
If you get that reference, get off the internet. Like I should be doing.
So, let's see. Lovely Dragon suggests for the puppet a torturous tortoise who's so dead inside he only takes joy in making other people sad. See, I think that the joke to this has to be that the character is delighted by the band review process. I feel like it's like if we were gonna film this with like a Muppet intro or whatever, like it would be like, come in. I am so excited that you are here to shadow me at work today. Every day at this job is just the best day of my life, but this is the best day of my life because you're here to share it with me. Today we're going to review 250 band review requests. Woo! You know, waving arms, like
yeah.
Like I feel like it needs that attitude.
It needs that energy, yeah.
Yeah, otherwise it seems like it's like spiteful, and to some degree it is.
I mean, yes, this is not a nice thing to be doing to
this is
people,
not a nice thing for me to
if you've
do,
already if you've already had to ban these people,
yeah, so
they've obviously done something dodgy.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like there's something here.
So, hey, thank you, Sarah, for tipping 10, who says, supporting a streamer I enjoy watching.
Woo!
Yay!
Well, thank you. That's very kind of you to say and do.
I
like when people say and do things simultaneously. That's why I'm always monologuing
that really
while
depends on what they're doing. I don't care what they say, but what they're doing, There are limits, Joe.
Yeah. Okay. Is that my phone? No, I think that's okay. I've got family staying with me, so that's the one thing is at least I'm not feeling like super isolated this summer. Because like
That's good.
last summer when Corinne left, I was just like, I don't know. It
You're
was
just like,
rough.
what do I do with my life now that I have no child?
Well, no, I mean like I just worked. I had a ton of work to do, but like, I was, I don't know. I don't. I'm a very social person. Like
I
I do
know.
better when there's people around, and so it's nice. Because Sean moved back to Nashville, although Sean isn't living with me. But then I've got other family visiting, for a short while, like who are staying with me. Because I'm like I've got Corinne's room empty. You can stay there. So
Hmm.
it's nice having like people around.
Yeah.
Because then Sean comes over more to hang out like with the rest of the family. Because even though like I might be busy, it's like, hey, well, I can at least hang out in the room while I'm editing and
Yeah.
whatever.
That's
So
fair.
it's just nice having people around. uh,
The best way to support me is either direct donation or through Streamloots. I've got cards turned off because streaming with another person, and they I don't like forcing my stream stuff onto other people. So
Oh, thank you, Cleo.
that's okay. Besides, I'm very hot and tired and just sometimes you just got to do what's best for you.
Mhm.
And what's best for me is what's best for the stream. So I'm glad we're all caught up.
It's the commutative property of things being good for Cleo.
Yes.
What's
Well,
good for Cleo?
they're
Is good
watching
for
the stream. It's good for me to take a chill pill every so often. Therefore, it's good for them because they're enjoying the stream.
Fantastic.
It's very hot.
Oh no.
Turning the fan up. I'm sorry, guys. If you hear it, it's just I have to. I have to not die. Did I say thanks Anastratus for the 12-month resub? I think I should have mentioned that. Thank you very much for a whole year of supporting me. It's appreciated.
Oh, you know what I should do? Is I should
Many things.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. There's too many things I should do versus what I have time to do. We've
Yeah.
established this. But what I was gonna say is I'm looking for a good pinball back glass and cabinet to draw, and I was thinking since we were talking about Dracula, anyway, maybe that would be a good one. New tab. What?
I just got another 25 gift sub. Thank you. 20 gift sub. Thank you, Shifty. I do appreciate it. Thank you for doing it whilst I wasn't using the knife. Always be thankful for them appreciating you enough not to use it when you're doing a knife.
You say, is that triggering a hype train or is it too?
No. That was it. Was a jump scare.
Oh, okay.
Drinking.
Okay, so let's. I'm gonna crop this image down because it's way bigger than it needs to be. Here, but that's
Oh
not
no.
enough.
Oh dear. I can't tell if I'm barely hearing the fan or it's IRL stuff, and the fan is always better than dying. Yeah, and it's the hottest day, so Actually, it's not the hottest day. We just had that, and I didn't die because I had the fan on. See how that works?
Ooh.
There we go.
Okay, close. So we now have the image from the back glass here.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, here's what we'll do is let's stack these two things so they're both the same size. I'm getting real creative with my overlays here, Cleo.
Isn't that what you just do in your stream anyway? Just get creative with overlays.
Oh, exactly.
That's
Okay.
why we're here, Joe. To watch Joe get creative. That's not why we're here. It just is a side effect of what we're doing with our lives. All this tape, and I've got no silver tape. Silver mini tape.
Badger Spanner says, I 100% have never worn shorts before, but had to buy some for my upcoming Nashville trip. Really? You've never worn shorts?
I mean,
Wow.
we don't really...
Is that common in England? A lot of people just, they're not stylish? Or
Well, one, they're not stylish, ever. And two, why would you ever need shorts?
You know, because people like to have airflow? I don't know.
Yeah, but if you need airflow that badly, it's time to take off pants at that point, you know.
Okay.
I don't go to the beach because I live about as far from the beach as it is possible to get in the UK.
Far from the breach. Hey, thank you to Shifty Pumpkins for tipping $2.50, who says, thanks for being you, Joe, and for introducing me to Mystery Pinball Theater 3000. Woo! Well, I am glad to make that introduction. MPT3K is one of the most brilliant up-and-coming YouTubers, or not YouTubers, streamers. So, Cleo, it's weird, because this guy, he's like, oh, I really admire your stream. I love what you do. And I'm like, well, your stream is 800 times better than mine. And, like, he's like, yeah, but... And he's talking about, like, how, like...
Oh, did he just go, yeah, I know, but...
Well, yeah, no, but he's like, yeah, but you've really made it. And I'm like, dude, you're a self-employed guy running a video production company. Like, my goal, I'm trying to build my own business and like be able to support a family. You've done that. You live in the heart of San Francisco running your own video production company.
Jesus Christ.
Like, you've done it. And so like people are like, wow, how can somebody who only has like 20 people watching the stream have such a good stream? And it's like, what I don't understand is how can somebody who has such a good stream only have 20 people watching it? Like,
yeah.
Like Manu, the guy who makes MPT3K, he's always like, I'm surprised so many people stick around when you raid me. And I'm like, dude, what you're doing is brilliant. You have worked your butt off for like 20 years to learn all this stuff about video production and making things entertaining. And like, you should have a huge audience. So,
that you don't is a crime.
Yeah, that you don't is the mistake. So yeah, Shifty Pumpkins, you are welcome for me suggesting Manu. You know, I'm gonna do that regardless. But I appreciate the support. So let's see. We are currently at 91 plus 250. I've got the abacus, but it doesn't do great for adding numbers that big. So let's just add 200. That gets us to 291. Then we add 50 to that. That gets us to 341. Okay, so I'm gonna be scrolling this scroll wheel like I'm pumping gas for a while.
Being noticed is the hardest thing about content creation. Yeah, I like so many content creators when they go, "How did you get your break?" And most of them don't answer luck, but they really should, because like luck is like 90% of it. It was luck that I met Joe. It was luck that he invited me onto Hermitcraft. You know?
Well, so from your point of view, it's like I could see how like Manu might think he was lucky that I randomly found his stream and started sending people his way with raids, but like it was his hard work that are the reason I made that choice. I didn't invite you to Hermitcraft because I rolled some dice, right? I invited you to Hermitcraft because you're a person who is creative and fun and hardworking. And so it is a combination of the two. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not going to tell people like that it's 100% luck either. Like,
It's not 100% luck, but it is a huge part of it.
yeah, but it's both. Like,
yeah, I will. I will.
if you
grant
tell
it's
kids
both.
it's luck, they're not going to want to. I feel like that's discouraging. It's like you already screwed up by being born poor. You know, you're never going to make it
Yeah.
in streaming. Isn't the message I want to send people,
That's fair.
right? I'm
Being
still rotating the
noticed is
camera. We're up
just-
to 256 degrees on our way
Jesus.
to 341. Hi. Can you hear the mouse wheel as I'm...
Yeah, I can.
Thank you, Shifty Pumpkin. Shifty Pumpkin says success is where preparation meets luck. Yeah, I think that's a good way to
fair.
put it.
That's
Like,
fair.
because, you know, I would never want to discourage somebody from pursuing something that would be creatively meaningful for them.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I have been fortunate in a lot of ways, but I've been unlucky in a lot of ways too. Like, I in some ways, this YouTube stuff is the only thing that's really been good luck for me, and it's helped me stay afloat through the rest of the bad luck. But like, I don't consider myself a lucky person. Like, you know, it's like I ended up owing the Navy, you know, tens of thousands of dollars, but hey, YouTube managed to help me survive that and pay that back. Like, but I don't know.
I get you. I don't necessarily agree with it all, but yeah.
So I'm gonna update the abacus to represent 41 because we're at 341. We are 19 degrees angular, or 19 US abacus beads from the entrance of the Beetlejuice. Hey, we got a tip rolling in here from Kevin for 10. Thank you very much, Kevin. Appreciate you. That's gonna get us up to 351 degrees. Do 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 do. Okay.
Why does Joe owe the Navy so much money?
Oh,
Because he's sick.
They gave me a scholarship, and then I had medical problems and wasn't able to serve. And traditionally, they would forgive that debt if you had medical issues, but this was when the Iraq War was costing a lot of money, and they decided that year they were going to stop doing that. And so, yay. So, fantastic. Yeah, so it's one of those things like, yeah, only rich people should join the military, is basically what it comes down to, because otherwise you could end up owing them a ludicrous amount of money. Woo. Well, I mean, you would still owe them the same amount of money, but you would be able to go like, oh, yeah, I can write you a check back for that year of tuition, no problem. Lost Colt Music tips 3, thank you, who says, cheers, thanks for keeping me company at work. I do what I can. That's going to put us up to 354 degrees angular. Things are leveling out here, Cleo.
Things are leveling out. Are we upside down yet, or are we coming back round?
354 degrees, Cleo. I think
we're coming back round.
Yeah, we're 6 degrees off level.
Fine.
And actually start working on this back glass here.
Yeah, nearly 2 hours into the stream. Well, 1.5, really. Joe has started.
So it's got Bram Stoker as Dracula. We got the moon up there. I'm just trying to thumbnail a bunch of different pinball machine art to kind of get a sense of the composition and how they lay things out. So that whenever I come up with a theme... Hey, we got another 6 rolling in from Mathematical Jackal. That's going to get us all the way around the horn back to 0 degrees angular. So I'm going to go ahead and switch into my Beetlejuice costume.
Oh.
Be right back.
Yay. I haven't seen Beetlejuice in a while, to be honest, which is good. Catch your bullet journal while setting up your bullet journal too. You're very welcome. We set up things together here, or at least I set up my things, and if you want to, you can set up your things. And I am just like stickers. Just stickers at the moment. I'm very tired. Because of the heat. Not because I haven't slept. I slept really well last night. Considering how tired I was, that's a good thing. And my other half can attest to the fact that I was dead on my feet last night.
Hey, looking for another half who's dead on his feet. It's me, the Beetlejuice. The Beetlejuice with the Beetle most, of course. Hope you're doing well there, the Zombie Cleo.
I'm doing much better now that you're here.
You know, that other guy sucks. I'm glad to hear it.
Oh,
Hey, we already got 15 rolling in from Incurious on Twitch, who says, thanks for a hilarious stream this morning. Haven't stopped grinning. Hey, you know what? It's about to get even better, so thank you, Incurious. That's going to put us up to 15 degrees. Gonna do that thing with the rotation. Rex Verdi asked if the mouse can do a free spin. I don't know, maybe. No, I don't know. It's not that kind of mouse. It's not, look, everybody's got different species in their graveyard. Some mice, you can grab them, just free spin them. Some of them make a clicking sound. It's fine, So, okay, what do we do around here? It looks like Dracula. This guy.
Yes, that guy. That's what we're doing here.
Never loan this guy money. You will not get it back. Some people, they're born into it, and it's like water to them. They don't think about it,
Yeah, I know. Trust me.
I know.
I need to do a new bullet journal thing because I have finished July. Let's go back through July. I didn't.
August is a good month. What about sandworms?
I don't have many stickers to do with sandworms, to be honest.
Okay. What about grubs? Do you have any grub stickers?
No, I have food, so that's probably the same thing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love a good grub.
Don't we all? Yes, Cam. Yes. Okay. Actually, food. I've got lots of food stickers. I've got like cooking stickers. Like this is.
What is a cooking sticker? Is that like pots and pans and knives?
Yeah, and whisks and like stuff. So and there's like.
Oh yeah, you got to be willing to take whisks in this business.
I can't. I just can't. Okay. Baking. I mean, I've got like I could do baking, or I could do food because I've got like lots of cakes and stuff on this one. What else have I got? I'm just looking at the back. No, like this is all my food ones. So I could go for food. I've got like donuts. I kind of want to use the kidney bean tape and the fried egg Jesus tape and the bananas. Oh, I've got mushrooms as well. So yeah, I've got like tapes for this sort of thing. Those are not butts, those are kidney beans.
It's all DVDs these days.
Do I have enough pages left for another month? Yes, I do. I have, like, let's show you where we are with the book. That's where I am with the book. So, that does not look like kidney beans. They're kidney beans. Shut up. Yeah, they're kidney beans. I don't know what the difficulty is, guys. Come on. If I was going to do donuts, I've got coffee tape as well, so like coffee and donuts. Where do you find your motivational quotes? Google.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, there's also bash.org, but then I realized I don't know if that's still a thing.
I don't know. That you're going old school there, Joe.
I mean, that's where I got all my quotes. Hey, look! Oh my gosh, it's still alive. Oh no, their Quake server's down though.
Oh no. If your kidneys look like that, you'd be worried. That's why they're not kidneys, they're kidney beans. What's wrong with you, chat? So food then, I guess, is what I'm doing. I mean, I suppose they could be coffee beans, but then, you know, that's not what coffee beans look like. Okay, let's get out the stickers. I don't know what motivational quote I'm going to use for food, though.
If you can dream it, you can devour it.
You know what, Joe? I'm sold. Yeah. Right, that is medical equipment.
Oh,
That's
when we share a meal, we put the hour in devour. How about that? That's a good one, right? Everybody loves, like, you know, in a film when the two characters are like sharing food, like they're at the Renaissance fair and there's only one turkey leg and they both start biting it from opposite sides until they kiss. People love that.
Yes. Yes. Cake or death. Cake or death. Cake or death. Oh. That went on the rails for me. It's just, yeah, it's gone off the rails for me too. It's fine. Okay, so this is cake.
You know, there is a train strike on, so, you know.
I mean, you say that. I've not gone on a train for many months.
Oh, I was on a train last week. It was actually a steam locomotive, the kind where they're like, hey, you know, make sure not to, you know, get any cinders in your eyes. We're not stopping the train over that. We have an eye wash station at the end.
Ah, I see. I see.
Not the back of the train, but like after the hour-long train journey, there's an eye wash station.
Right.
It's actually only like 20 minutes, but still.
So yeah, I've got like little nuts and berries and so I've got like a black and white version. I've got like cartoonies, and I've got like cake. You know. I feel like if Cleo didn't talk, she would have done this 30 minutes earlier. I mean, you're not wrong, but where's the fun in that?
It's a, you know, audio-visual medium.
Yes, I'm very audio-visual. Actually, my brain has just like completely failed right now. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Jost, Beetlejuice, do your thing.
Yeah, hey, anybody had any questions about Zombie Cleo, go ahead and post them in her chat there. And I'll just, you know, when I get to it. Because, you know, I got a lot to do. Trying to figure out some of the stuff here. Yeah. Hey, Pinbot, there's a classic. Maybe I'll draw Pinbot next from, you know, 1986. Fantastic year. You know, the voice of Pinbot was performed by Barry Ausler. They sold 12,000 units. So, you know, that was pretty good. Let's see what, Neko says, what do you like about pinballs? Well, you know, as a, 1.7-inch diameter stainless steel ball, you know, they're great with any sort of seafood. Jinzabasa says, is there a ghost version of Cleo and a zombie version of Joe? I don't know, not to my knowledge, but you know, I've only been around for what, 900 years. I don't. It just gets away from me. Melody Rainpod says Joe would be good as a direct message. So many voices and accents. Well, you know, that's the sort of experience that, you know, it's you know, too expensive to charge for. But appreciate the kind words. Why is it called a bowling ball and not a pinball? Says Cameron, just kidding. I don't know which one you're talking about. Like for 9 pins? Because we call that a 9-pin ball. So,
Like maybe you're just missing 8 of them or something. I don't know, Cam. Go check your closet or your where do they keep athletic gear these days? Your shed. Miss Canuck says I'd have Joe as my voicemail message if he did cameos. Miss Canuck, are you recording this? Are you recording this? I hope you're recording this, Miss Canuck. You got like 5 seconds. Whoa, you got a telephone and now you're bothering Miss Canuck about it. You know, okay, we get it. Fine, whatever. Leave a message. You know what? I'm gonna do a more generic one here. For anybody else who might need a voicemail message. Hey, I don't know why you think it's appropriate to call Janet at this hour, but she's asleep. Leave a message. Maybe she'll get back to you in the morning. Look, I don't know who you are or why you're calling Erin's phone. But just tell us what you want.
Having fun?
Look. Oh, hey, Cleo. Oh, yeah, I was just doing a voicemail message.
Yeah, no, I kept my headphones on.
Oh, fantastic.
There. My brain is on pause. My brain is on pause.
Like Jim Davis's cartooning company featuring the orange lasagna-loving cat Garfield and his feckless owner John Arbuckle.
Yeah?
Well, this is your brain on pause.
Joe. You're a good egg, Joe.
I do what I can.
Cleo needs caffeine. Cleo has been drinking caffeine. I'm having a moment, you know? I think it's the heat. The heat always throws me off.
Well, life is a series of moments. A sequence. We have that in common with genetics. It's all sequential.
Yes.
But I like to think it's the peptide bonds that tie those moments together that really speak to me. And I hear them and they say, that's what I hear.
Yeah. I'm feeling you. Got donuts and lemons as well. Okay. Brain should work at some point. I just don't know what it's going to say. Right. I need to write the word August. So...
Yeah, just think of this call and be like, what an august occasion.
The heat has gotten to us all. Yeah.
But for you, Orokusaki, comes something far worse.
Okay. All right then. The problem with these is my tape is not wide enough. Screw it. Doing it live. It's fine. We're just pushing tapes together until they work. I no longer care. How is Joe's voice not dying? I mean, it's like me doing the Owo voice. You know.
I'm generically post-mortal at this point.
Hey, whatever works, dude. Whatever works.
Pinbot.
That sounded quite aggressive.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to move things over. GUST.
You're erasing the gold that was the beginning of that.
Thanks, Mini Cheese Mouse. It's a whole 17 degrees C here. It's 27, I think. Ugh.
You're okay there, Cleo. You sound a little rough.
Yeah, no, I am feeling like super rough. It's fine. I've been worse. Been better too, but I've been worse.
That's a lie. You've never been better, Cleo. I gotta say, this is the most delightful interaction we've ever shared. Don't
Thanks.
sell yourself short, kid.
Someone's going to. It might as well be me.
You know, you don't think about it, but selling yourself short is where you take a loan on the basis that you expect to fail in the long term.
I've never done that.
Fail, that debt comes due. That debt comes due.
Okay. I will just kill anybody if I have to take out a loan. You know, if at least in prison there's free accommodation. And I'm okay with this. And if I'm going out, I might as well do something that I love. Taking everybody else out with me.
Oh, Cleo, did you see that animation of season 8's finale?
Yes, I forgot to put a comment on it, and then I lost it, so I need to look it up again.
I shared it on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/JoeHillsTSD.
Oh. Okay. It's very good. And it was very cute. I can't believe the placement of that sign has had people having conniptions for like months.
You know, Cleo, a lot of art's about composition.
Okay.
A lot of art.
A lot of art. A lot. What am I doing with my life? That is a good question. Hanging out with Joe mostly. That feels right.
Just one of many excellent choices you're going to make today. I'm kidding, this is the only one. But I appreciate you making...
What, this is the only choice I get to make today?
No, this is the only good choice. Everything else, it's all downhill from here.
Oh no, I'm fully aware. I'm fully aware. Hey, video's out. If you want to go and see it after the stream, please do. It's how I pay my wages.
I mean, it's how I pay my wages.
I suppose so, yeah. It's how I pay my wages.
Yeah, you gotta make payroll every month, or you don't really have a business.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the most terrifying thing about having a payroll. Is like, oh, am I gonna make payroll?
Fortunately, I am the only person on my payroll, so if I have to take it a lean month or so, I probably could. But I don't think this month is going to be lean. I'm doing good. The thumbnail looks very cool. Yeah. That's one of the horsies from one of my patrons. They did such a good job. Have you seen my horsey, Joe?
Oh, wait, where is this?
Oh, I showed it off in Hermitcraft shopping channel.
Livy, that's something that I have the ability to go click on.
That is, but you don't have to. I was literally just asking if you'd seen it.
Oh, that's a horse.
Oh wow.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. For one thing, it has a conical protrusion from the top of its head. And for another thing, Gemini Tay referred to it as a unicorn. So when you say, like, hey, have you seen the horse?
It doesn't have a horn!
Remember how I talked about composition being important in visual media? If you look at the angle you took this, I have no idea what that is, if that's a tree or something behind it, but it looks exactly like you built a unicorn. What is that, now that I'm, like, zooming in?
I don't know. I don't know what you're looking at.
I'm oh my gosh.
I mean, it might be the ears of the horse.
No, the ears wouldn't be big enough. There's got to be something, like, behind. I don't know. That looks like a unicorn to me. It looks like a conical protrusion from the center of the head of the horse.
Oh, I'm gonna look.
Look at this very specific picture. I'm not saying the actual builds looks like that. I'm saying the picture you took does not look like it's a horse. It looks like a unicorn.
That's the hair of the horse.
Fine. Whatever. Okay.
It's the other ear. No, that's genuinely the hair of the horse.
No, yeah, I mean, clearly some choices were made here, and it's not my objective to second guess you.
Cub liked it. That's all that matters. And Jem liked it, so...
Jem liked it, and I want you to make me a unicorn too.
Yes. And what I said to Jem was 5 diamond blocks, and I can make you a unicorn. I believe I said mind tricks don't work on me. Only money. Oh, it's because of the picture in the Hermitcraft channel. So, I see where Joe's going with it personally, but, you know. It's fine.
No, not the thumbnail of her video, the image she sent the hermits.
Yeah. Joe is working off a different image. So, yeah. No, I see where Joe's going from this. It's fine. And to be fair, Joe could have just said, no, I haven't seen your horsey. And I would have been okay with that.
Where did you leave it last?
It's in the shopping district. Didn't expect silence on that one, but sure.
Do I look like I have time to go shopping?
Well, no, that we've had this argument. No, you don't.
No, we established that.
We've established that shopping is not in your remit.
I need to go and I need to go buy a nice shelf. I say nice, like I was gonna say I could give you an example of the kind of shelf I mean, like literally. Oh wait, is it? If I take the camera off the monitor, I'll be able to get it back. But so anyway, Cleo, I don't know if you have these. I'm gonna make the camera bigger temporarily, and then I'm gonna wave it around the room. So if you're easily disoriented by that. But anyway, you see this metal shelf I have here?
Not at the moment. It's going to take a little bit of time.
It's an industrial grade, like, restaurant shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to buy a second one. But they're not cheap, because each layer of this shelf can individually hold, like, 300 pounds. But, like, I've got a bunch of expensive computer stuff that I need to stack up, and I don't want to just go buy Target furniture that's going to collapse, right?
Right. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, and also I hang when I'm doing the VR streams, I hang a second green screen curtain.
Your screen
Off of
still
that.
has not updated for me yet.
Really.
So, yeah. Oh,
So anyway, I
putting
need
a
to go buy
pencil
it.
down. So
Wow, that's a great delay.
that is a delay.
Let's keep drawing, I guess.
I
Oh, wait.
You might as well keep drawing for a bit. Yeah, whilst the. Oh, hang on. See you in the suit. And now it's. Oh yeah, I see the shelves. You mean?
Yeah, I need to go get a second one of those. So I can, because right now as soon as my daughter left, I took all of this stuff that was stacked up in the corner of our dining room behind a. It was like behind a screen, like a Japanese folding screen. Basically, I just had a pile of boxes since I moved that have been sitting in the corner for now
Yeah.
14 months.
Wow.
I was like, I need to properly store this somewhere, but I don't have enough shelves. So one of my goals for this week is to go buy a second one of these. So I
Okay.
can go store all that stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing that you should do.
Yeah, and then my dining, because right now, I took the pile of boxes and I put everything out on the dining room table. And so now, when I'm eating most of my meals at my child's school desk, which is also down in the dining room, because well, the nice thing about it though is I put my old iMac on her desk so she could use it for when she was doing virtual school. And it's, even though it's like a 2017 computer, you know, it's still got a 5K monitor on it, you know.
Yeah.
And so, like, I can watch For All Mankind or whatever and eat my soup.
And eat your sad person soup.
Yeah, I know, it's a fantastic. I live a glamorous life, Cleo. But
People say
yeah,
that YouTubers' lives are glamorous, and it's just like
wrong.
wrong. The large majority of YouTubers are eating soup alone.
Yeah, I'm not one of those Instagram stars who's like, let me go to this restaurant and photograph it.
Oh, you like that, do you, Irina?
Irina's like, I love fantasizing about YouTubers eating soup alone in a room.
Yeah.
Watching
Don't
missions.
YouTubers, they're just like us. Well, not exactly like you. Probably poorer, to be fair.
But prettier. So, you know, sorry about that. Better luck next time.
Wait, YouTubers get to have soup? Get to. We're more forced to. So, it's not as glamorous as it sounds.
But yeah. So, because Badger's going to be here in about a week. So my goal is to have
Oh, yay!
I'm very excited. Yeah, my goal is to have the shelf built and the dining room table reclaimed. Because that's the table that we used when we did that joint craft stream for Thanksgiving.
Oh, is Badger coming back?
Would you like that? That was what I was going to lead into.
Of course I want Badger back.
Okay, well then, yeah, we'll do. So I'll have that table cleared off so we can do another group craft stream.
Yeah, because your turkeys were a very special moment.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I told you this, but for some of the viewers who saw the turkey stream but didn't hear the aftermath, so when we went down to my parents' house for Thanksgiving, I waited until people were in the other room, and I snuck those onto the fridge out of my laptop bag with I just magneted them up on the fridge, and like nobody noticed for like hours, which is how you want it. You don't want anybody to like see you go into a room and then something's different. And they're like, Joe, why did you put those? My mom is like, wait, whose hands are these? Are these the babies? This can't be the babies. These hands are too large. Is this Corinne? Corinne's hands might not be this big yet either. But every time Corinne sees my mom, she's like, am I taller than you yet, Grandma? Because my mom is not particularly tall, and my daughter is particularly tall. She's
yeah.
Her mom's side of the family, her mom is the only one who's not like 6 foot or more. So yeah. So my daughter is very tall, but yeah. So we snuck those up there, and so yeah, my mom was just like kind of going nuts a little bit, trying to figure like who painted turkeys, put them on my fridge. And you know, it's one of those things like, oh, aren't you saying that the neighbor's kid's always over here? Maybe he left them for you as a surprise.
Love it.
So
Love it.
yeah, I haven't figured out how we're going to guerrilla curate whatever Badger and I make next. Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess 4th of July is coming up. We could do some sort of, hey, because Thanksgiving was an American holiday. Badger had never gotten to celebrate. It's like, okay, we're gonna do, make some construction paper U.S. flags or something,
Oh,
or
dear God.
construction paper Uncle Sam hats. Right? They're like the top hat with the stars and the stripes on them.
Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen them.
Um,
I am looking forward to this. Yay!
Then when we go to that 4th of July party, we can sneak them onto the table. When I bring in the cooler with the food we're bringing, I'll sneak them onto the table as like centerpieces.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. The new plan is everything that Badger and I make will somehow be a holiday England doesn't have, and then placed in someone's home without their knowledge or consent.
Perfect.
A lot of people are really liking the Uncle Sam hats.
I really wish that we had those sorts of holidays, because America seems to have all the holidays.
Despite having very little time off.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
It's almost as if you have to bribe people with holidays because you don't let them take them.
Yeah.
You gotta celebrate somehow.
Yeah.
Sashay away! Resubscribe for 6 months! That's a whole half year. Thank you very much.
Gorilla crafting. Crafting like gorillas, yeah.
All American holidays are eat food and fireworks. Yeah, but we don't have enough of those. You know? Because sometimes you gotta eat food and have fireworks. The only one we arguably have is Guy Fawkes Night. And, you know...
I mean,
it's cold. We can't have picnics.
Well, that's why they have bonfires, Cleo. Bonfire night.
Yeah, I know, but it's still, you can't have a picnic. Trust me on this. When you experience bonfire night, you will understand. When you're wrapped up in your scarf and coat.
My scarf. Wow, I'm gonna be a sophisticate when I get over there.
You suggesting you're not already sophisticated?
There's a certain level of sophistication where people consider you as sophisticate. I'm generally pretty far past that, but I'm gonna deign to wear a scarf when I go over there, yes.
We don't have the crazy holidays in the UK. No. We do not.
Apparently there are baked potatoes.
Oh yeah, there are baked potatoes.
I like those.
Yeah. Beans and baked potatoes. And sausages. Usually. Is my family's, at least, customary fare for bonfire night. Sometimes there are fairs. That's true too.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm really pleased because nobody's told me that I've misspelled August, so I'm pretty sure I've got it right this time.
I kind of stopped watching after the beginning of something.
That's fine. I was talking about the chat, so, I assumed you'd stopped watching by now.
Yeah. If anyone wants to,
Citrus
support
don't
what?
butts and bananas. They're not butts, they're kidney beans.
It's like that song. I like kidney beans and I cannot lie. All
I
you other
like
big
big
can't
beans and I
deny.
cannot lie.
Amberwood says there's festivals in winter in Minnesota. It's cold, but we wear layers. I go because the 8-year-old likes to do things. Yeah, see, Cleo, you can have festivals in the cold.
Yeah, but apparently I need a child to appreciate them.
I mean, you can just do things without appreciating them. Like, just
I do.
joylessly participate in things that are tradition, and then
feel even more disconnected from the people around you than usual. Like in Daria. What a great show.
I do feel joylessly disconnected from everyone. It's great.
Fantastic. That's something I always appreciated about you. Oh, no.
I thought it was my diligence and general devotion to duty.
Oh yeah, that too. That when I was like, Cleo needs to be on Hermitcraft. Her devotion to duty is top tier.
I am.
Obviously.
I am top tier.
Obviously, that's what we care most about here.
Something like that.
Where'd that pencil?
I'm gonna order ice cream at some point. I am done with the heat. It's the only time I get ice cream. It's when it's too hot.
Oh, I found all my mechanical pencil lead.
Oh no.
It's helpfully labeled spare lead.
I mean, yeah, that would be helpful. I'm glad you found it. How long has that been?
I don't know what a pencil sharpener is, though. I'm still looking.
Isn't a mechanical pencil like you don't need for sure?
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is I'm looking for the pencil sharpener for the color pencils, but in the process,
Ah, I see.
I'm
That
finding
makes sense.
I'm like, there's 10 feet of chain. That's not it. Here's a. Oh, Cleo, did I show you my literal axolotl bucket?
No,
Oh.
but give it like half an hour and it'll show up on screen.
Half an hour. Yeah, I'll put that on there while I go look for this.
Okay, you do that. That's fine.
Wondering if I left it downstairs, maybe.
Can't buy fireworks in my state, but you can launch them. I have questions about your laws. And the question is, seriously, who does that help? There we go. Jesus eggs on the S. I do like a good Jesus egg. Oh, axolotl bucket.
Yeah.
It's cute.
So I was working on the axolotl shop design. Because I was never happy with the first iteration.
Of course not.
Yeah. So I've got this puppet axolotl that was a gift for my daughter, right? Or not puppet, it's a plush axolotl. That was a gift for my daughter.
That's cute.
Yeah. And where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So I'm trying to figure out how to use it as a model for the shop as a 3D, right? And I'm like, oh, if only I had a bucket. And then I'm at a hardware store the next day, and they've got those buckets for like, it's not expensive. This is the cheapest metal bucket you can get. It's
okay.
But like it is real metal, and I was like, oh, this is like exactly a Minecraft bucket, right?
What, the cheapest bucket money can buy? Yeah.
Oh no, Badger is claiming it's her axolotl, and my daughter has it on timeshare. Okay.
Oh.
I don't know.
Right.
Fair enough.
Not getting between Badger and an axolotl. That seems
No.
like the only real axolotl I've ever seen. And if you like axolotls, you might not want to listen to this. Was in formaldehyde in a jar, in a coffee jar specifically, because, you know, those dangerous chemicals are my old school. Not great.
Oh well, we've got like actual live ones at the Nashville Zoo, Cleo. So if you're ever here, you can just go see them.
Oh, we've got them as well, but it's just a case of it's the only
But you
place
said you
I've ever.
hadn't seen it.
Well, no, I haven't been to the zoo, so.
Well, then, you know, when you're in Nashville, you can go to the Nashville Zoo and see them.
Okay, when I'm in Nashville, I will go to Nashville Zoo.
Yeah.
The Badger and the Axolotl sounds like a children's book.
Yeah, so Nashville Zoo kept telling me, like, they kept sending me emails saying, hey, your membership's almost up. We'll give you a $20 discount if you renew it now. I was like, I can't really afford that this month. I got a lot going on. So I didn't do it. And then a week later, they send me this. Hey, your National Zoo membership is just ended. We'll give you a $20 discount if you renew it now. I'm like, wait,
I see where this is going.
I could just not. There was never any urgency here. Like,
No.
and then so like technically that deal is gonna expire soon. But I'm like, nope. I know your game now. I'm not renewing until my kid gets back for the summer.
Yay.
Like, I don't need to go to the zoo myself this week.
I mean, not this week, maybe next week.
Yeah.
One of your friends has pets axolotls. They're cute. They are cute. I'm not gonna lie. Hang on. I can draw vegetables. Pens. Okay. Can I draw vegetables? Yes, I can.
I was gonna say, my hair keeps really getting in my face. What's up with that?
I mean, it is quite long.
I know, right? It's fine.
It is fine. Okay. Peppers. I can do peppers. Peas. I can do. You sound tired.
Yeah.
I get you.
I was gonna say we're hitting the 2-hour mark. I'm probably gonna need to eat at some point.
I think you should have eaten before, but yes, that's true.
Yeah, fine. Okay, so do we want to shoot for ending on the hour? Try and get 30 more minutes in.
Can do, or we can go now. I'm also flagging a bit.
Well, that's why I wanted to, get a sense of like where you're at. Because if you're like, I only have 10 more minutes in me, maybe we wrap up here.
I mean, I can go for another half hour if you are going to go for another half hour.
I don't feel compelled to. I feel like I want to eat.
You feel like you want to eat. That's what I needed. Okay, there we go.
Also, last week I kept you for like an extra 40 minutes while I worked on that roller coaster, so I feel bad.
You don't need to feel bad. Okay, let's call it here.
Okay.
And I will look up vegetables to draw because I've forgotten what vegetables look like. So.
Oh, you should also watch VeggieTales.
It's a pepper. It's not an apple. People don't know your vegetables.
Wait,
okay.
No, that looks like a pumpkin to me.
It's red.
I mean, maybe on paper, but like your camera balance, it looks orange.
Rude. Fair enough. Okay. Right, let's call it here. Thanks for hanging out with me, Joe.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I do appreciate you. I'm gonna hang up though. Bye, Joe.
Alrighty. Bye, Cleo.
Bye. I will eventually hang up. Hanging up. There we go. All right, guys. Let's find someone to raid. That's. Hang on. I can't. I just can't, guys. I just can't. Okay. I am going to send you somewhere. I am going to... You know what? I'm going to send you... Oh, I'm just going to send you to Pearl. It's just easier than choosing between people at this point. There you go. Have a Pearl. Oh, when you get there, can you tell Pearl, Cleo said that you were something in Double Life. You were something. Okay, bye.